Alright, what's up everybody? Another day, another property home tour. This is your first time tuning into this channel. My name's Chakits, Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today, I'm out here in the northwest side of the Las Vegas Valley, okay? I am the farthest neighborhood in the city of Las Vegas, probably about a 42-minute drive, right, to Harry Reid International. Now, today we're here at Pointe, the builder. Now, you've probably seen the video home tours of these three properties right here. This is actually for the neighborhood of Alpine Ridge. Now, when I was doing these video home tours, they did not have the Arrow Peaks. Now, these are the Arrow Peaks models, so we're here today to focus on plans 2, 1, and 3. Now, one thing I do want to mention, we are located on the 95 Northwest and the exit Kyle Canyon. So the name of this community is called Kyle Pointe, okay? Within Kyle Pointe, you have Pointe Homes, and across the street there, you have KB Homes. This community right here is gated. Now, within the community, you have two neighborhoods, Arrow Peak and Alpine. Like I said, we're gonna focus on Arrow Peak today. So, this model that we're gonna be focusing on is Plan 2. Now, Plan 2 features 2,179 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, with a 2-car garage. You've got 3 different elevations to pick and choose from. That is totally up to you, depending, right, if you have that option. You may not have that option. Somebody has the same elevation as you here that you want right next door, you will not be able to get that due to the HOAs. Now, they have a total about, I believe, 7 color schemes that you can pick and choose from too as well, based upon the elevation. So let's go inside, let's take a look what your options are for this build. Now, elevation A is going to run you 547,000. That's the base price. Elevation B, 549. Elevation C, $553,000. Now, all that stuff will change. They do have some incentives right now, so wait till the end of this video and I'll let you know. So let's start from the exterior of the home. You do have some color blocking, which is really nice. Definitely like the fascia boards, nice and straight. However, if you notice some of these fascia boards here, what you'll notice during the time of the build, some of these fascia boards, they only run a certain amount. I believe it's only 20 feet on this one, as you can see. Then we have that joint right there, then you attach it. A lot of builders, sometimes you'll see during the walkthrough, you see this little metal thing right here. Make sure you have that metal thing, and sometimes it's going to warp, okay? And the reason why it's warped is because you don't have that piece of metal. Now, I definitely do like the stucco on this one. It's sprayed very heavy on the stucco, okay? Now, this is not your top tier as far as like stucco. They have all different designs with the stucco, but the cost will be pretty pricey. However, you're not gonna have that option. Here we do have some nice pavers. These are the terracotta pavers here. Now, these can actually be sealed, so keep that in mind. If you seal it, you're gonna have more of a shine to it, but this is the aftermarket part that you're gonna do. Now, how are these blocks actually installed? So basically what happens is they'll impact the dirt. When they impact the dirt, they'll go ahead and lay down the blocks here, or the bricks. Now, when they lay down the bricks, on the edge here, what you're gonna notice, they actually pour concrete slightly to hold it all together, okay? Now, a couple things you got to be aware. You really got to check on some of these because it's not going to be symmetrically straight. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So we got some dual pane windows here as well. You've got the almond color, and the eaves are about 1 foot eaves here. Not bad. All right, let's go inside. It is a little bit windy today. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go take a look at the utilities. Utilities are typically normally on the side of the garage. Also, with these garage, it could be in reverse, so something to keep in mind. So as you can see right here, we have the electrical box. Then we have your sensor for your coach lights, okay? And also this sign light right here is always gonna run 24 hours, okay? It will always be on, so there's not a switch for it. All right, so let's go take a look at the inside already. Now HOAs, I do wanna mention, $74 a month. Like the fact that we got a ring here, keypad. This is not a rekey though. Hallways are nice and wide, which is really nice. The ceilings here are about 8 feet. They had some additional lighting and they have some distribute sounds. We'll start off on this side. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm just gonna show you real quick. You got 2 bedrooms, bathrooms here, closet. You come down here, we have laundry, entry to your garage, bathroom, storage. Here's gonna be your main living area. Primary is over there. Let's start from the beginning. First thing, let's take a look. Straight edge cornering. You got the Santa Fe texture. You have 4 different textures to pick and choose from. Orange peel is going to be free, straight edge, or you got the bullnose. Straight edge is going to cost you more money. Here we have 6 inches on the baseboards. That would be an upgrade. Also the flooring too as well. So we'll start off on this side. 6'8" on the doors, 2 inches on the casing. So this bedroom right here is a pretty decent size. So I like that. A little chilly today. Like the carpet, nice and plush. So in this one, it looks like we only have a pre-wired ceiling fan. I would definitely do pretty much the 4-can lighting. Now the rooms here, this one is 11 by 12, so it's a pretty decent size. Oh, look at here. We have a transfer duct that probably just leads into this hallway. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at the closet. Standard closet. Bathroom, 24 by 12, or 12 by 24. 36 inches on the cabinets. This one looks like they did the upgrade on the sinks here. The backsplash, okay, 6 inches. That's a different backsplash, aftermarket. As you can see, Pointe is contracted with Delta. And tub shower combo. This is Aqua. They upgraded this sliding glass. This is about $400 to $550 depending on the builder. If not, you'll just get the shower rod here as well. Looks like the scraping here on the drywall and the mud here is not as clean. So during my initial walk, if I was walking this property, that's something that I would actually take a look at. Okay. Love the single panel door here. As you know, that would be a upgrade. So this room is about the same size as the first one. So on the ceilings here, they smoothed out the ceilings. This is more of a flat wall here, which is really nice. And they color blocked it. Your walk-in closet, okay, not bad. Oh, they put the attic access right up here too as well. Oh, not bad. I would probably have it here than out in the hallway. Sometimes the builders will put it in the hallway because there's not enough room because of the pitch of the roof. As you can see, the grout lines are not filled. And this one, they ran this one a little bit different, I've noticed here. You've got two 12 by 24 side by side with a 12-inch stagger. So you have two here, staggered, 2 here, you know, 12 inches. Interesting pattern. Never seen that. There's your smart panel box. You definitely have to do an upgrade there. I don't know if I mentioned HOAs are going to run you about $74 a month. Here, I love this tile, and a lot of people use this tile. However, it almost seems like every time they use a black grout on here, which is you should. Now, on the screen, you're seeing it as white, but believe it or not, the grout is really black. But there's a lot of like calcium buildup. And if you notice, there's like certain darker spots, certain lighter spots here. That means it wasn't properly sealed. That means you're gonna have to seal it. You have the option to add the sink and cabinets. On this one, they didn't do the cabinets. Now, right above us, we have the exhaust fan. And typically, it is a little bit loud. Normally, they're a lot quieter. The reason why they do this is because the home is pretty much pressurized through a third-party company. And typically, they want this to consistently run to deep pressurize your home. Here is your half bath. Typically, you would get that pedestal sink here, but it looks like everything was a upgrade, obviously. Now, you do have the options to do that. Let's see if we can get into our 2-car garage. Okay, I believe we have a tankless water heater on here. All right, so here's gonna be your main living area. I love how we have our A-frame up here, okay? That gives you that nice pitch for the center of the house here. And I like how this is kind of divided. So let's start off with the living room. A couple things that I see. You will not be able to build out these bookshelves here. However, you do have an option to do this 50-inch fireplace, okay? Here, this is a upgrade 12-foot center slide, which is really nice. Something I would definitely do because, I mean, look at this. You have this beautiful pool, and this backyard is actually decent sized enough to live in. However, the aluminum wood that you see here for the covered patio, that is an option with this builder, okay? Now, obviously this is all gonna come with dirt. The walls have been painted, but I definitely do love that cladding. I might wanna do that to my backyard. So I'm thinking about doing that. And doing some sort of like pot plants just like that right there with that drip irrigation system. I think that is pretty cool with that metal frame, okay? Now let's go take a look at the kitchen. The extension on the island is an upgrade, and this is something that I would probably do with a home like this, but I can't do these floors. These floors, I'm not feeling it because eventually it may go out of style. Let me know what your thoughts are about this flooring here. Also, has not been sealed. And I haven't talked about this long time, okay? When you're dealing with production builders, okay, you gotta look down the grout lines to see everything straight. And this is actually pretty straight. However, you also have to take a look at the tile as well. Now, these are straight edge tiles, and some builders won't do the straight edge. They'll give you more of a bezeled edge, and the reason why is because they can float it. And what I mean by floating it is, pretend my hand is a tile. Floating it means you can go front, back, tilt, side to side, because when you put the mud underneath that tile, you can kind of like manipulate the level of the flooring, right? Because you may have certain areas of the flooring may be higher, and that's what we call float the tile. And then when you have a bevel edge like this, and I'm talking about the tip here, if it curves like that, right, what happens is you have more of a smoother flow. So like, let me give you an example. If we take a look at this corner of the tile, these are straight edge tiles, okay? Now, if I take my finger across, this is the lowest point here, second, third, and fourth. So if I go here, I can feel it, and I can feel how sharp it is. Now, if I'm walking with my toe, I can literally cut my toe on here, okay? And as you can see, we have a little black here too as well. Then we have the grout lines, but the grout line is level with this tile. But these two tiles right here, the grout line is not level, it is underneath, okay? And these tiles are higher. So to really test this out, especially if you're dealing with the multi-million-dollar homes, I would actually take a quarter or a nickel, slide it across, right? If it glides all the way across, that means whoever did the tile literally, right, did the tile correctly. Now remember, this is a production build, so you're not going to get it completely squared off on this, okay? Unless you came in after the fact and did an aftermarket part and found the right tile guy, and you brought this to their attention, so that way you know when they are going to lay the tile, the expectations have been set. So it's something to keep in mind. Now also on this one right here, I've noticed if we take a look, the tile here, okay, looks like it has been ran underneath, okay, which they did a really good job. Some builders will not run it underneath. That's just part of their process, okay, because time is of the essence. Now let's take a look at what we have. We have quartz countertops with a 1-inch front face, okay. We have some nice cabinets. Love this basin sink with this beautiful front apron. Now I haven't talked about this for some time. One of the things that you can do on here is, you see these lines that go across. If you scratch this with your belt, you can take a wool pad, and you can take that wool pad with some water, and you can sand this in the same direction, and you're kind of refurbishing your stainless steel sink. So it looks like we got what, GE package appliances, which is really nice. Then we have our GE convection. How do we tell it's a convection? Basically, you have that motor, the fan in the back there, okay? Another thing I haven't talked about for some time is the warranties are directly from the manufacturer. So you have about 30 days to get these things warranted from the time that you close. You have the QR code here, serial number, model number. Make sure you do that immediately, okay? Also with the AC units as well, sometimes you may have to do the windows, okay? Washer and dryer and the refrigerator are typically not included in these type of deals. However, you can really negotiate whatever you want in today's market. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it. Now this track is gonna be a little bit unique and different. So you can't just come out here and say, hey, look, I wanna buy this home. It's not gonna work that way. You're gonna have to get approved, get on that waiting list. 36 inches on the cook countertop, GE appliances, nice hood. Let's make sure this thing actually exhausts out, because that's important to me. Okay, yep, we have an exhaust that comes out. Additional cabinet space right here. Then we have our 18-inch backsplash here. So they did do the upgrade. So that's something that if you want this, you're gonna have to pay for that. So the way that they sell the product here, you would actually have to get in line, okay? Get on that waiting list. Now, the only way to get on that waiting list, you do have to get approved with their lender. Doesn't mean you have to use them. However, you just got to get approved with their lender. Then what happens is they will send you out an email. So make sure that Pointe sends you out an email where you're doing a test run, that you know that the email is coming through. I've had this happen to multiple clients where it goes directly into their spam box, and next thing you know it, they missed the opportunity when their bid had came up. Now, the best thing to do is, if you like plans 1, 2, or 3, right, you're gonna let the salesperson know that, put me down for plans 1, 2, and 3, or 2 and 3, or 1 and 3, however you wanna do it, or 2 and 1, and whatever comes up, have them send you out that email, so that way you are on that list. Because you may be waiting for 3, and by the time you wait for some of these, it's been months, okay? And the price that you see today, what I've quoted you on the base price will change. Now I want to go into like some deposits here. So with the deposits, okay, you're gonna have to put a deposit for, or which is the EMD. This is an upgrade too right here, this mirror right here. 8-foot door. And this right here, okay, you had the tub shower and you have the option to do the spa, okay, which is really nice, and also the extra sink. Now, the deposit, I believe right now, because I just put a deal into escrow with these guys, I think deposit was like 10 grand or something like that, or maybe 5 grand, I don't remember. 10 or 5 grand, don't quote me on that, because things can always change. So you put a deposit on that. Then you go to the structural, right? Structural means before we go to contract, we got to pick the floor plans, how we kind of want to design this. What is structural? Okay, let me give you an example. If you want this 12-foot sliding door, that would be a structural, so that way they could frame this in. If you want the outlet on the floor, that would be considered a structural, okay? At that point, we would add that into the cost, write the contract up. So you have the base price, the lot premium, and the structural costs, but you put a earnest money deposit down to tie up the deal. Then you have another certain percentage, right, with this builder. It could be 10, 15, 20% of the structural you put down, right? Now keep in mind, the money that you put down will be included towards the total cost of the sale, or your total cost of your closing costs, okay? I know that can sound very confusing. However, also, if you guys don't have a real estate agent, we definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business and help you, walk you through the transaction of a brand new build. Now, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, this is the only channel in Las Vegas that has over 2,000 videos that we help and educate buyers buying resale homes, build brand new homes, custom homes, multi-million-dollar homes, okay? And we also help you sell your home. So we definitely would love to earn your business. There is no cost to you whatsoever to hire us to represent you. All right, guys, I really wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks.
If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. Just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.